Cornerstone Mortgage's Melissa Kaiser. She's a loan officer, and she is here to help. Not only does she specialize in helping first-time home buyers, she'll work with you on your USDA, VA, conventional loans, and much more. She is always available for her clients and can't wait to work with you. Contact her today, 314-346-6264.
She'll make your dreams come true.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Melissa Kaiser, Cornerstone Mortgage, does not endorse this singing. Equal housing lender, Illinois Residential Mortgage Licensee, 9717 Landmark Parkway Drive, Suite 101, St. Louis, Missouri, 63127, NMLS number 650731, company NMLS 253109.
Hey, We Are Live fans. This is Jeremy Allen Stanton, veteran of the U.S. Air Force and owner of Barrel Beard and Tattoo. We created a unique and highly effective hair and skin oil, which we age in used whiskey barrels from local distillers right here in St. Louis. Barrel Beard and Tattoo products are made by hand with only the finest natural ingredients. Whether you're trying to get your beard game in check or your skin looking and feeling better than ever, we can help. Visit Barrel Beard and Tattoo to learn more about our story.
You're now tuned in to the Free Play Media Podcast Network.
We are live. Chris Denman, Travis Terrell. It's the Uncensored Podcast. Big thanks to all of our sponsors, Lugboat Brewing, Barrel Beard and Tattoo, Oil. Guys, we're very pleased to be joined. She is at Helium Comedy Club all weekend long. Luenell.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We heard you're a podcast expert. I hear you can pull out super incriminating information from people when you interview them. Is that true?
It's what I do.
It's what you do.
It's what I do.
You wear stylish hats, too. You're in St. Louis. You know, that's kind of our sign. That's a smart move.
I mean, I'm just wearing the hat so that pandemonium doesn't break out on the streets when people see my glowing dome.
Yes.
You know, the blonde hair is like a... Look at me type thing. So
we like attention too. I can understand
attention
that.
Whore? Are you an attention whore? You're attention whore.
It's a beacon of comedy and hope.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can call it that.
Good to hear. Travis, you were excited she was coming in.
You've been doing. You've been in the game. You were the original. You're OG. You've been doing this for a minute.
I am an OG. I'm almost a triple OG, but I'm definitely an OG, and I'm glad to be.
How do you keep the energy going? How do you keep what keeps you going? What keeps you on the road?
Now you're talking.
There we go. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's get to the bottom of all this.
Now, who's with you today? Who's with you?
My feature act this weekend and on several of my dates on the road is the ever-loving Sister Quintella Caldwell.
And I'm 87 years old. Saved, sanctified, and full of rum and coke.
That's right.
Said I wasn't going to tell nobody. Yes, I did.
Yeah. So we have something for the church folk as well.
Good for you.
How do the church folks generally respond to your shows?
Oh, insane, crazy.
And I give a shout out to Friendly Temple.
Okay. Okay.
Pastor who?
I don't know the pastor.
Oh, that's incredible. Because Quinn was pin up on the mud at the First Anointing Baptist Church of God in Christ. Pin up on the mud.
Did they see my sex tape?
No, we're gonna sell it after the show. It's on DVD.
Oh no!
Speaking of pinups, y'all hip that I was in Penthouse last
I
year,
did see that. And my thing is, why didn't you go all the way? That's the question.
Well, because I have a child in college.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want any vaginas or booty holes were not harmed in the making of that photo shoot. But I did make history because I'm the oldest African American female my size. To ever be photographed in Penthouse. Yeah, they're doing the geriatric issue.
Are you okay losing your title? To a friend, no less.
Yeah, I'll pass the baton.
Okay.
I'll pass the baton over.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Keep looking at me like that, you're going to end up picking gray hairs out your teeth.
Hey!
Now it's been a...
Tell nobody. I did.
It's been a minute for Travis. Can you handle?
Wait a minute,
can you handle that?
you ain't got to be putting my.
Wow, Travis, you've been on a little sabbatical.
Yeah, he just wanted to get right in his mind.
Are you in a break? You in a in between?
I can't be having sex in this Trump economy. I'm not. That's too risky. I gotta pull it
Don't
out.
say sex and Trump. Hey, Stormy. Shout out to Stormy.
You're in St. Louis. Guess who's in St. Louis this weekend?
Who?
Stormy.
Where's Stormy? I want Stormy to come to my show.
Right?
Stormy. Hashtag don't know why. There's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. Stormy, I want you to come. I need somebody find Stormy.
We'll tweet her this interview. We'll let her know.
Stormy and tell Stormy I need Stormy to come to my show. Drinks on me.
Wow.
Now, what would have happened if, like, while Barack was in office, he had his own Stormy Daniels? How would we as a community have handled?
I'd have blown my motherfucking brains out personally. Because he had his mama in the house and everything that. And we did everything to make sure that shit did. Ain't nobody sucking Barack's dick up in that motherfucker when it's going down now. If he had that shit, I'd have blown my motherfucking brains out. Don't take it off my glasses.
No, never.
All I know is I wanted me some Barack Mabaka, honey, but that Rochelle, she kept me off.
Blocking.
Rochelle kept me off of
Michelle.
Rochelle.
How dare
Michelle's
she?
a cock blocker. And her mom, too. And I like it. You better cock block, Michelle.
Do you two share on the road at all?
Share what? Lovers?
Anything.
Edibles.
No, not
Edibles, that's
I
fair.
let the gummy bear ear off last night.
Yeah.
And I was tired like a motherfucker.
I'm taking my sweater off. I'm getting out of here.
My legs were so high in the air,
Because I'm a booty up
I could have cut the back of my foot on the ceiling fan.
Don't give it all to him, Quinn.
I know.
Don't give it all to him. But I'm glad to be here with you guys. I love St. Louis from the times that I've been here. I know you know.
I bet you get treated right.
Well, I get treated right almost everywhere I go.
You better.
If I don't, then it's a big problem.
Yes, I agree.
You know, I deserve it. I earned it. I do my job. I'm pleasant. I'm on time. So I deserve to be treated, respectfully.
What is your reaction? And it's a new phenomenon to mainstream, but we've been doing it for a long time. But no, but it's this thing where now all of a sudden America's realizing that black women are funny. Like it's this new phenomenon. Like, oh my God, shocking! Black women are hilarious. They've been for a long time. How does it feel to be an OG in the game? We've been doing it for a long time. We've always been funny. To now see everybody else come around to black women being hilarious.
Well, I think that if they were really acknowledging the people who've been funny for 20 years,
Right.
it would be one thing.
Right.
But they're riding on the dick of these Instagram motherfuckers that are just popping up. Just because you have 350,000 Instagram followers
Right.
does not make you a comedian.
Right.
But, clubs got bills to pay. They got payroll to make. And a lot of clubs don't really give a fuck about what the audience feels. They know we can book this motherfucker. They're going to sell out.
Right.
And we don't give a fuck.
Right.
So we can't fight against that.
Right.
The only thing we can do is just continue to do what we've been doing. And, our social media was, that bitch funny. You should go see her. That's what it was.
Right.
And, we didn't have the help or hindrance of social media. And I say that because there's a beauty in the struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's a beauty in having to share a room before with 4 women instead of not getting your own suite.
Right.
I've been in bed with Cheryl Underwood. There's not a lot of motherfuckers that can say that. Or maybe there is. There's Cheryl Underwood and me and Patrice Copeland.
Right.
And, we've all had to share rooms and drive to gigs and heat food on the iron, the bottom of the iron, heat bologna, to make that. There's a beauty in the struggle. It is a struggle. But now you don't have to struggle. All you got to do is show your tits on Instagram, say something witty, be consistent, and you can get booked. There's people who jumped off to Instagram that are going straight in arenas. It
Crazy,
took us
right?
20 years to get
They
in
can't handle it either.
and they can't handle it.
Right.
And nobody cares, and they're still paying the ticket. I'm hoping that later, just like with Roseanne coming back now, and hopefully the advent of scripted comedy coming back and giving writers their jobs back now, I'm hoping that will create a hunger for more good scripted shows. The last OG just came on and all
big
this
ratings.
stuff. Yeah. And I'm hoping that will take the reality and put that back in the closet where that fuck came from.
Right.
And then I'm hoping that, at the end of the day, that Instagram... See, I take issue with calling them comics. They should be called something else.
Right.
Because, Insta-fucks is what I call them. These Insta-fucks. I'm hoping that, if we just continue to do what I'm doing, because Quintella been out here as long as I have.
Right.
And everybody don't know who Quintella is. Quintella's money, I'd put Quintella on stage with any motherfucker, body Chappelle or anybody.
Okay.
President Roosevelt.
Goddamn Quinn.
Still stand up and kind of lie.
I said, dang! We're going to work on that in the future.
We'll get it fixed.
But, I just want, I hope that the phenomenon fades and that the real cream still continues to rise to the top. That's what I hope.
I think that you can see that, too, with Roseanne. I mean, Wanda Sykes is running the writing staff, right? I mean, that's
and
huge.
You got women writers now, women in the writers' room. We got to get more women on the academy boards and stuff like that. Instead, the old white man reign of terror is over.
Damn.
Sorry. You're not even old enough. You're not even white enough. What you mix with? You mix with something. He got some old Arab back in the shaking family tree. An Arab will fall out or Mexican or something like that.
We'll see if we can figure that out by the end of the interview.
I was a regular on Roseanne's talk show. So if you look at clips from her talk show, I was a regular on that.
And when a lot of people
and it's on YouTube.
From the Busta Rhymes video to Make It Clap video, Quintella's in that too.
I love that. No, that's fantastic. As far as I think I like seeing you two on the new Roseanne as well.
Oh, well,
I mean, how would you show up in something like that?
Well, Roseanne has a black grandchild
this
time.
I didn't watch the original Roseanne, but everybody was talking about it and about the reboot and everything, and I saw all the writers involved. I was like, I'll check this out.
There's some of the same writers that wrote before.
Right,
Very smart show.
Right.
Roseanne and I are very good friends. The fact that she's a Trump supporter has no consequence to me, because I'm sure I have other friends that are Trump supporters and I just don't fucking know it.
Yeah.
They're not advertising. At least I know where she stands. And, we don't talk about politics. We drink wine and get drunk and get high. That's what we do. And
does she have a weed? Does she have a weed farm in Hawaii?
She has a macadamia nut farm.
Macadamia nut farm.
Yeah, but
how did I get weed farm out of that?
Because weed is everything. But saying that to say that 20 years ago, there was an episode where her son DJ kissed a little black girl in a play. And they did an episode about race and about, nobody's better than anybody and all this kind of stuff. So fast forward 20 years to the reboot, he actually married that black girl. And that's where the black grandchild came from.
That's what
Gotta need grandparents in season 2. That's all I'm saying. Gotta need granny in season 2. So we'll see. That's what we're hoping for.
I hope so.
When were some of the crazier times while you were on the road? I know obviously at one point you and Kat used to travel a lot on the road. I would imagine you guys have stories out, God, that you probably can't share for people's families being
Definitely
affected.
But
how was that being able to be on the road, and you often travel on the road with a lot of male comedians? How is that as far as an adjustment?
And some do. And some do.
Oh, okay.
I won't say nothing else about that.
Don't say no names.
Seen it for myself. All right, so how was it being on the road?
Just being on the road when you have those, those type A personalities where, every night, because when you're on the road, you were on the road with some of the best. So every night, y'all had to bring your A game. How did you guys feed off each other to make sure that you're bringing that A game every night? Because I would imagine you guys are
comedy is always friendly competition. You know what I mean? And then when you have bosses, you're always trying to one up one another, and that is a benefit for the audience. You know what I'm saying? As you're getting the best of the best, and the best of the best. And when Kat reached back and got me and Red Grant and Melanie Camacho, that was his first tour. This is the pre-disaster tour. Right. Our tour was so successful they made a movie about it.
Yeah, they did.
American Hustle, and it was the first time I had been on tour in all my years. I had never been on tour until '96.
Really?
Let me see. Well, whenever what year is it? I guess it was 20. I don't know. 2006. I guess 6 and 7. It's whenever Borat came out. Okay, this 18. Borat's 11 years old. So it was 11 years ago I was on tour.
Right.
And, he had came to L.A. before I had.
Mm-hmm.
And he was already Cat in the Hat. When he got cast to play Money Mike in Friday. Right. And then when he first was coming out after that, people would be on the flyer saying, Money Mike, a.k.a. Cat Williams. You know what I mean? He wasn't Cat first.
Right.
Money Mike first. Then you had to transition from that. And then when he grabbed me, like I said, I know everybody in the game. Nobody had never took me on tour before Cat did. And to work that consistently, week after week after week. And, we went from working, being all four of us in the one dressing room at an improv to, now we're at the Aris Crown with 13,000 people.
That's insane.
And everybody, and we went from flying on Southwest to, the G6 private plane. But it's because Cat is like the Pied Piper. And this, 11 years ago, we didn't have these phones, but we had, you could still text. It took forever because you had to go, A, B, 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 you remember you had to do that?
Oh, yeah.
But
I was wondering, did your phone have a rotary on the text? Did you text with
you had to crank contestant telephone. Not the brick, Quinn.
Not the brick. That is.
You better take a picture of that and put that on
Let me take a
picture. Do you have a separate light for
light bulbs?
Let me get a picture of the phone. Oh man, that's great.
But so we would be outside. You pull up to the airport, and here's the did you get it?
We're gonna make it happen. I'm having a technical issue.
They don't. Oh no.
Yeah,
there we
go.
Now we're talking.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. Twitter,
Perfect.
get ready. Oh, God. But what I was saying was, we would pull up outside the airport, and then so the outside curb service people would text their people inside. Cat Williams is coming through. And then you get to TSA. Of course, they want to check him all the time. He never gets to walk through. All the jewelry got to come off. They can look at that. They want to pat him down and all that.
Are they fans? Or are they trying to pop him? Are they trying to pop him for like a joint?
No,
they're
this wasn't
fans.
then. This was just fans.
Okay.
And then you would go to Starbucks. That's 8 of us in Starbucks, including security. Then you come out of Starbucks, and the people from across the way are coming out. And then now they start following. I'm telling you, like the Pied Piper. And then I've never seen him refuse a picture.
Wow.
Never. He might have done it. I've never seen it. So now we done missed the plane. So we had to start flying private because it became just too much.
That's too. So, okay. So how's he doing now?
He's doing very well.
Good.
He's still selling out very quietly. Probation will shut you the fuck up and sit your ass down.
There are certain realities that we all have to face at some point.
Not to go to jail.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see Cat.
No.
Unless you saw the movie School Dance, and if you saw School Dance, then he was in jail then. That was funny as shit.
I was curious. So, what did he just kind of have an episode? Like everybody has that because you have him with so much success. I hear nothing but good things. People saying he's helped them, everything like that. And then this thing turns into that video of him fighting with the kid and everything. Everybody's kind of celebrating negativity, and then still you're sitting here like, hey, you support him and get out there. What happened?
Well, I don't know. First of all. But I know there's a lot of, heavy is the head that wears the crown.
You're damn right.
And Biggie said it, more money, more problems.
Indeed.
I know the motherfuckers that asked me for money in my family and stuff like this. I can't imagine being, what Kevin or now Tiffany and all those people get, people to put their, and you help me. I mean, people have asked me to help put their kid through college. Like, bitch, I got my own fucking, fuck are you talking about?
They still asking me for my food stamp card.
Ain't gotta get your own. Get your own.
Mm-hmm. How do you handle? When y'all blow up, how do you handle the family after that?
I don't know because I ain't blown the fuck up yet. I'm still struggling.
Quinn.
Well, I have rules within my family. Like, don't ask me for shit.
That's a rule.
Because I have eyes to see.
Right.
If my niece is graduating, don't ask me for shit. I know she's graduating. Let me do what I'm going to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And if you really need some help, don't ask me either because I can see and I will probably help you.
Okay.
I do a lot of, like, anonymous things. Me and my husband were in Denny's the other night, and we seen a family across from us. It was a man and a woman, and they had triplet girls and a baby on their shoulder.
Busy.
I said, triplet girls, that poor guy. Wow. And so we went and we told the chick, I'll pay for their dinner.
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
They must be struggling. And so I do stuff like that, but don't ask me for shit, because that irritates me. Now you put me on the spot, because people think if they ask you,
Yes,
you're
you
obligated
got to say yes.
If you ask me, I have the option to say yes or no. But
Right.
I don't want to say no, and now you're putting me on the spot, so don't fucking ask me. Don't ask me for shit.
I think that's a good rule for life.
Yeah, just don't ask me for
Don't
anything.
ask me for shit.
Don't ask me for
Like,
shit.
sort of like my parents' rule. Don't ask me.
I'm about to say
Yeah, show help me because she put me on tour with her.
Yeah, but you deserve that. I have a bunch of people in my stall, in my
Okay.
stable, that people have forgotten about, or people ain't paying attention to, and they're fucking killers.
Right.
And so
That's frustrating, but it's also good to be in a position you can help those people. But at the same time, you're trying to talk somebody into it. It's like you're going to laugh. This is going to be a fun time.
I don't have to talk anybody into anything, because by now, anybody who knows me knows that I know what funny is.
Yeah.
Right.
So if I say this motherfucker's funny,
Right.
just take my word for it. I don't mean a little funny.
Right.
I don't mean, oh, they're amusing. I'm talking about, oh shit, what the fuck was that
Right.
type funny.
This isn't a bless your heart situation.
No. Like this
no.
motherfucker right here, this lunatic sitting right here.
I almost had to go back to stripping. I was about
Until
to
I
get back on
came
that
and
pole.
saved.
You saved him.
So she saved you
know,
and
then
helped you
I
get
was
to...
modeling.
You was... When what were you modeling?
I was modeling caskets over at the funeral home.
Oh, no. I mean,
Walked right into that trap.
and how long did you do that?
Show him your move, Chris. Show him how you get it. In the casket.
You get in the casket. Oh, so you jelly roll in the casket. Oh.
Don't you bring
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. That was...
Are you mad you weren't asked to be in Black Panther?
No.
But do you want to be in
There's
that
a
sequel, though?
coming.
Yes.
I'm about to say, I feel like...
I'm too light. I'm too light.
Pay the old lady.
I feel you.
I'm
I
too
feel
light.
you.
But I'm glad
me
my
too.
dark-skinned brothers and sisters are getting a platform. Damn it. They've been overlooked in Hollywood by them fucking half-breeds. Good. I'm glad that my brothers and sisters are getting a platform.
But is it surprising for you? And I would imagine you've taken pitch meetings, you've talked with studios, networks, et cetera. Is it funny to you to hear people go, wow, black people like going out and paying money to see things that
We've
entertain
always
them?
known what the
Shocking.
black and
Right.
Latino dollar is. The black and Latino dollar is very, very prevalent.
Yes.
It's what's keeping most of these comedy clubs open.
Yep.
Real talk.
It is.
You can bring your white boys, and they're very amusing, and that's what, if you want motherfuckers to buy chicken and eat, if you want motherfuckers to buy chicken and Hennessy, bring some black folks.
Did you tell Helium that before you
no,
came?
they get this in my writer.
Listen, all right.
You're right.
No, I was with
it's
Paul
not even
Mooney.
for you.
I was
Your
with-
writer says, make
sure
sure
you do not. There will be anarchy in this motherfucker. You know? Because I was with Paul Mooney one time, and we were in San Francisco at the Punchline, and Mooney said, "I told those motherfuckers they better order more chicken." I told them they better order more chicken.
That's
and
a
then
good
they
Paul
didn't
Mooney.
listen.
Great- that's a good
Saturday
one.
night,
That's a great-
second show, they ran out of chicken.
Oh, no.
Hell broke loose. They don't want your crudité and your fucking cheese plate, bitch. I want some chicken strips with some ranch.
So we know that. So it's going to be packed to Helium this weekend, and we got to make
Hopefully,
sure that
not just full of black folks, you know, because my
What's your
comedy
show
is my comedy is multiracial, you
Okay.
know, and very geared towards everybody.
Yeah.
If you're Jewish, if you're trans, if you're straight, if you're white, everybody gets something out of my show because I talk mostly about sex. Yeah, senior citizens for sure.
Senior citizens.
It's
Okay.
just
important.
not geared toward millennials, all except for the boys. I do have advice for the young boys.
Do you want to share any?
No.
Gotta
You have
come out
to come
to
to
Helium.
the show.
Yeah,
Come
that's
to
what
the
we
show
do.
and get these gems that I'm passing out.
I absolutely love that. Who are some people that we need to keep an eye on? Obviously, you two, but you said something about keeping people in a lane or a stall that are talented. Who are some other
In
people
my
we need?
stable.
Your stable. That's
I
right.
have another guy.
I grew up
who-
with horses. Thank you for that. I feel connected to you now. Yeah.
I was a midi equestrian.
I'm going to say, were you surprised that he grew up with horses? Was
I
anybody
surprised
surprised?
that I did.
Did you grow up with horses?
I did. And I'm from Arkansas.
You're from Arkansas, that's right. So there's nothing
Threw
but
you a
horses around
curveball.
anyway. There's more horses probably than people.
Yeah, I've been seeing big horse dicks peeing on the ground for all my life.
Oh.
Most disgusting.
All your
Scary.
life. Yes.
Scary. Yeah, you know how it is when you first start looking at porn and you see that some of that animal porn, like some crazy methed out chick jacking off a horse dick.
Sure.
You did say we could say whatever we want.
Say
right?
anything
yeah.
you want.
Yeah, I remember
Thank
those.
you for
those
hearing
were the good old
that.
days. Can you see it?
I love it.
It was disgusting.
Sure.
But yeah, I like horses. I don't know from the top.
She brought it back, right? Yeah, you don't need it for
Okay, so I have another guy that travels with me sometimes. His name is A.G. White out of Brooklyn.
Okay.
White guy, little dumpy little white guy, funny fucking slayer. Slayer, don't fuck with nothing but sisters. So a white girl can't do nothing but show him where a black girl is. And we like A.G.
He's a funny dude, huh?
A.G. is a killer.
I'm trying to think of other people coming. How long has it been? We were thinking about this. Maybe the circles you run in. You know anybody at Fox? And when is Miss Pat's TV show coming out? Do you know Miss Pat, comedian? When the hell's her show coming out? I heard about that like 2 years ago.
Yeah, who cares? First of all,
not a fan.
Not fan. More concerned about my own show. When the fuck is Luenell show?
When's your show coming out?
That's
then?
the question.
There
I
we
have
go.
to deal with Amazon. Look, here go Rudy Mooney. Rudy, don't talk. Don't say nothing crazy. I'm on the radio. I only answered because I had just been talking about Mooney, and here you come. Good morning.
Good morning. I hope you tell them the truth about you and Mooney.
Okay, so I'm gonna call you back. I'll call you back, Rudy. Okay, bye. Anyway, we're very fond of each other.
Sounds like it.
But no,
Luenell show. You got a show
I have
coming
to
out.
deal with Amazon, but we just squashed that. But I do have a deal with Sony. It's the thing about it is that I want my show to be exactly like Roseanne's show, in as much as they don't really try to be funny. They're not writing jokes; they're just writing shit that happens to be really funny.
Right.
I don't want it to
and
be
executing it really well.
Yeah, I don't want it to be like we're trying to make it. You know,
Right.
we just write the shit, and in the delivery, it gets funny. You know what I'm saying? And I want it to be easy and relatable. One of the reasons I loved Roseanne so much was because they're two fucking fat people, madly in love with each other, very typically American, and they have these smart ass kids who don't. And then they got the couch with the blanket over it. I was sold.
That was it?
I got a couch with I'm like, I got a blanket on my couch right now. If I have $18 million, I'm going to still have a blanket on my goddamn couch. Everybody needs a throw. Everybody needs a throw.
It's got to be it. What's the dog going to lay on? Whatever it jumps on.
Oh, I want a dog so bad. And
You need
I
a
can't
dog?
have a dog.
Why? Too much
I
travel?
too much.
I don't know. If you brought a dog in.
I don't even have a plant. I don't even have a fish. Every pet I've ever had committed suicide or got murdered in a mysterious way.
Oh,
I'm
so
so
you
sorry
can
to
have a
hear that.
service dog. You can get like a service pet.
A service pet? We have a few of those in
I
St.
got one.
Louis.
My husband.
Now, I would imagine your husband plays the role of, this check on clear, right? Is that his?
No, he don't do none of my business.
Okay, okay.
It's not like that.
Just not like this. Like
No,
it's
no,
not
no, no.
a
No,
Monique
we
and
keep-
Daddy
no,
situation. Okay. No. Okay.
Coming up, did you have to deal with shady club owners much?
Still,
Really?
You just know they're shady.
they're
You just
still out there.
Wow.
They're still out there.
You
I
just
guess I'm
know
not
they're
surprised,
shady.
But I'm surprised they would try it with you.
Well, they try it. But see, the power comes in saying, I'm not fucking with you no more.
Right.
You can't always do that when you got a bill due and you have to fuck with this raggedy motherfucker. But I don't have to. And I'll say, fuck you. I'm booked next week, bitch. If we don't do it this week, I'll get it next
I'll get a
week,
weekend
you know?
off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a weekend off. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, it's just stupid.
Now, will at some point will y'all be catching a service, maybe a Friday night or a Sunday service before you get out of town? With church wise? I must say, will you before you head to do the show this weekend? Are you going to be able to?
That's a no for me.
Okay,
That's a no
all
for
right.
me.
So, but will you?
Try my best to go to Friendly Temple, honey.
Is that really a church out here?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
And it's
You know, Ethelene over at Friendly Temple said I was stealing money out the offering. I'm so tired of that bitch telling my friends I don't know what to do.
I apologize on behalf of her. That's terrible. How
Ethelene
dare
is a
she?
snitch anyway.
Yeah.
She didn't tell my business.
You know, I would love to. I do miss going to church because I never can because I'm always on the road. Either I'm traveling on a Sunday or I'm working on a Sunday. And, while I should get up and try to find a church in the city that I'm in and just go to service on 11 o'clock and thank the good Lord for the blessings that he has bestowed upon me. Oftentimes I'm hungover from the night before.
Understood.
And I don't like going to church smelling like vodka. I think it's a sin.
Let the vodka use you. Let the vodka use you. Glory, thank you.
Good Lord.
You need to come to Catholic church with me. We go
I've been to Catholic church. It's like going to fucking aerobics class. Stand up, get on your knees, sit back down, get back on your knees.
Let's do it.
Catholic church got my damn nerve. And this shit is in Latin, and I don't speak fucking Latin. I want to swing the incense ball. Can I swing the incense ball?
Just swing it around.
If we got you swinging an incense ball,
wow.
I could get you a Pope hat too.
No.
A Pope hat? That look too much like the Klan. I don't want that.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand.
If I can't swing the incense ball, then count me out. But my knees are too bad for all that Catholic church shit. Just fucking get on your knees and get up. Stand up now, sit back down, turn around, get back on your knees and get up. Fuck. Shit. I can't relax at church.
That's fair. We're going to come see you this weekend. What
Are
else?
you going to come? What are you mixed with? Come on with it.
You got to come with it. I don't know. There's a lot of colors in my beard. I'm not quite sure.
You're Greek.
Yeah, maybe whoever took over something in Germany. My family's from Germany, so I don't know.
My husband's from Germany.
That's what I was going to say. I thought so.
He was born in Heidelberg.
Really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
But he don't speak no German.
I'm upset. Does the German come along with that?
No.
Because a black man speaking German is pretty bad.
I seen a black man that came in the nail shop to speak Korean. I almost fell out my fucking pedicure ball. He was like, I said, is this motherfucker? I thought he was making fun of him. But they was tough because he had been in Korea.
Served in Korea?
Oh, yeah. And he knew how to speak it. That shit blew my wig.
That is crazy.
I know.
I kind of want to see that happen.
It was crazy.
I'm jealous. Yeah.
I know. It's like a unicorn.
You should add that to your act. You should add.
It's not that funny. But, it's OTFU. Only funny to us. But my nephew speaks fluent Japanese. And he teaches Japanese to Japanese who can't speak Japanese. I don't know who his real parents are. It can't be my dumbass brother. Could not be his father. He is super intelligent. Of course, he's gay, so there you go.
Yeah.
Gays have a super intelligence
about him.
I know you
fuck with me.
I bet you crush with gay men.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Went to the Grove. We plan on going to the Grove, honey.
Oh, boy.
They ain't got no Grove out here.
Oh, there's a Grove. This is not
Isn't
too
it
far.
Grove out
2
here?
minutes over that way.
Well, I want to go.
It's to that point, too, where it's actually getting taken over by pop culture. Like, it used to just strictly be gay. Only gay bars, everything
now
like
the
that.
damn
Now
heterosexuals is infiltrating the gay club.
I will.
Where's no peace?
Yeah.
Why can't a gay go for some peace?
I got good drink
It
specials.
bothers
What you want us to
I
do?
called the Attitude.
Oh, yeah. Somebody did the research. You two will be
That's
stars of the
Christian.
show in the Grove.
Well,
That's
I'm going
right.
to start a show everywhere I go.
Yeah.
I agree. We're going to go see it at Helium this weekend. We're going to look for the new show
Are you coming?
tonight.
Are you coming tonight?
I'll see you there.
Are you coming?
I'll be there tonight.
When?
And yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Before, we not getting ready to wrap it up here.
I think so. We'd have some.
I want to send a shout to Paul Mooney because he's the one who got me on the Roseanne show.
Oh,
Yeah, Paul has done more
nice.
for female comics in the business than any other man that I know.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, he's Sandra Bernhardt
Yeah.
and Marsha Warfield, Quinn, myself.
I can't think of the other girl.
Roseanne loves him. I mean, he's done more for he really stands up for female comics.
Right.
See, it's such a boy thing. Because all these motherfuckers get together and circle jerk, and they go to fucking golf together, and they go smoke cigars together and stuff. That don't include none of us.
Right.
Not that we're trying to sit around and hold a dick with them, but we just would like, how do you know I don't want to drink scotch and smoke a cigar?
Right.
How do you know I don't play golf? I don't, but they have a liquor card out there that is super fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Right.
fine.
You can just drop on the.
You can order a drink from Inyo. You ain't got to go nowhere. I just sit in the car and order drinks all day.
Who wouldn't enjoy just driving around in a small little cart and drinking in a beautiful golf course?
I'm
That's
going
the
to tell
best.
you, I get it now because I did a golf tournament
I'm a
with
terrible
Paul
golfer. I will
Rodriguez.
hang out and drink, though.
Okay, this is what happened. I did a golf tournament with Paul Rodriguez, right?
Okay.
Paul
Oh, nice.
And so Paul sucks too. And so what we did was we just like drank and drove right around the car. And I would go up to people, I go, because you're in this big like field.
Right.
I said, Master say we gonna make a break for it at 7 o'clock. Be quiet, meet me at the old oak tree. And I go to another car. We gonna make a break for it today. As soon as the dusk comes, meet me at the oak tree. And we were ordering drinks and just plotting the great slave escape.
Wild drunk.
Fucking hilarious. How that fast talking.
Damn it, that's funny. God, that's so
I mean,
good.
we were really
I would have fell out of the
wasted.
golf cart had I seen
We
that happen.
almost flipped the golf cart.
What is that? See, I just thought it was just idiot white guy teenagers because when we would do it, I worked on a golf course when I was like 15, 16, 17. We would go out at night when we weren't supposed to be there, find beer, whatever, drive around. And any time you turn a corner...
You ever fucking the golf course?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Maybe this was before you.
Oh, God, no.
It's weird it's weird to tell him now, but I'm glad this is
He
a
know
moment
who
for
the
you.
fuck he's married to. He know I got a pass. Shit. I wasn't no virgin when I met him. Fucking 50 goddamn years old. No, I wasn't. I'm not even 50
You ever
years.
kick anybody out of a golf cart when you make the turn? That's exhilarating. I'll say that. Kick your buddy in the
No,
ass
I haven't
as
done
you hit a
that
turn.
because I'm trying to avoid the lawsuits.
But true, you're important though. See, I'm not important enough to be
because they
sued.
would sue me.
That's true.
I've spilled a couple of drinks and that was equally as traumatizing.
People had that kind of an
I
issue.
can't
huh?
stand to see liquor go to waste.
Ain't nothing worse than seeing
Don't
that.
drink and drive because you might spill your drink.
And we don't want that.
We don't want to spill it.
I don't want to spill the drink. But let me give out my social media.
Please.
For any of you out there who might want to slide into my DM.
Nice.
On Instagram and Twitter, it's the same at Luenell, at Luenell. And for all you triple OGs on Facebook, sorry, but my Facebook has been maxed out for years. But I got a fan page, the official Luenell. And you can go on there and you can write me, and I write back. I'm
That's the best. I bet people love that.
Yeah,
And
right.
the podcast is...
I'm Sister Quintella on Instagram and Sister Quintella on Facebook.
Quintella, and y'all know how to spell sister. I hope.
Sister Quintella. And my MySpace what's my MySpace?
It's holla if you hear me. I'm Quintella.
Holla, that's a long
Holla if you hear me.
MySpace
I'm Quintella. I miss MySpace. Back when it was innocent. Hi, I'm just getting new to social media.
Well, you could put your top friends up there, and then they introduced a song. You can really make it yours.
If you really want to slide and have an affair, go back to MySpace.
Go back to MySpace.
It's still out there. Nobody will ever check. Nobody will ever check your fucking MySpace.
Not once.
And then you have the podcast, the Hey Luenell podcast.
HeyLuenell.com is my website. You'd be surprised at me, people who don't know how to spell hey. Not Hay.
You are from Arkansas.
H-E, hold on, motherfucker. HeyLuenell, HeyLuenell.com. You can go on my website and go to podcasts and just click on any one. I got a podcast with Mopreem Shakur, Tupac's brother.
Okay.
I got a podcast with Joanne Worley from Laughing. You remember Joanne Worley?
Wow.
Okay.
I got Ernest Thomas and Laz Alonso and lot of great people. Before they like my podcast is like almost 10 years old. We were doing it before you motherfuckers even thought about doing it.
That's right.
And my shit is well produced. It got commercials and everything.
Okay.
That
Look
we
at
wrote.
you. I love it.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you so
thanks
much.
for
Really
having me.
appreciate
I'll
it.
see you tonight.
That's right.
Oh,
Hey,
Don't bring no bitch with you. Just
tell her what's up.
bring some of the boys. We need more men.
Yeah.
And
Kid
if
him
you
in.
couldn't tell, I probably have already talked to you.
Yeah, I
and
think
told you.
somebody left.
Don't
me.
bring
She
no
let me
bitch up
know.
in
I
there
don't-
tonight. You will get clowned.
I will. Oh no! Oh, then I'm definitely not doing
You will
that.
get clowned. All right, well, thank you guys, and look for us on Twitter. You guys, we got to take a picture in the new scene.
We'll tweet it out. Love it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Tweet it, twat it.
Twat.
I'll see you on Twitter.
Thank you.
We are live, live, live. We are live, live, live. We are live, live, live. We are live.
Hillside Animal Hospital at 5325 Manchester, near the Hill, the Grove, and even Dogtown, is the official veterinarian office for St. Louis Live. Amazing care for your family pets, and you can hear Dr. Ed on St. Louis Live every week telling stories and giving animal advice to listeners. For more information, visit hillsideanimalhospital.net.